Hi folks, Glenn Greshtek, the King of Home Comfort here, one more time. Now this one again is going to be a little bit different than a lot of my previous videos. What I really have been trying to do with these videos is I realize this is not something one does every day. People don't go out and actively buy a heating system, a cooling system, or a package, or indoor air quality humidifier filters, or any of that such. Okay, you do it probably, some people, maybe never. Some do it 2, 3, maybe 4 times in their lifetime. It's not something you do every day. In fact, most people would rather go and spend the money and maybe go on a trip, go to a trip to Hawaii, go to a trip to Florida, go a trip around the world, or buy a brand new car, right? Those are much more exciting purchases than investing in a new home comfort system, which, wouldn't you agree, is all the more reason why it should be done right the first time and not basically have the pain of something that could happen down the road. Now, what I mean by that is, imagine, if you will, you buy a new system and you go the cheap route, like my dad always says, you get what you pay for, and if you pay peanuts, monkeys come into the home. Well, you invited the monkeys into the home and you got a system that doesn't seem to heat the house, doesn't seem to cool the house. There seems to be a lot of dust. You don't feel any better. You get nausea, you get headaches, you feel lethargic inside the home. Sometimes you get bloody noses. And again, it just doesn't feel comfortable. There's a lot of repairs. The guys are always seem to be there. After a while, you run out of warranty, and then you're going to have to buy the system again. Now, how would you feel with that? Hopefully not well. Do you think you got the best bang for your buck when those kind of situations occur? No, I doubt it. I doubt it too. And unfortunately, I see it all the time. Now, the first time this ever really came to light to me was years and years ago when my kids were young and we're in the Toys R Us store with my family. And a customer who I didn't remember, he came up to me and he asked me if I was still doing what I do. And I said, well, yeah, absolutely. And he goes, well, I'd like you to come over to my home. And he told me the story that I was at his house a year ago. And he went with one of the cheap Charlies or the Hackham and Heatums that are out there. And he told me his home wasn't warm when he wanted to be warm. Wasn't cool when he wanted to be cool. He had a lot of hot or cold spots. It was dusty and dirty, kind of everything I talked to you about. And he said it just wasn't working properly. So I said, well, did you call the company who installed it? And he said, I did, but I think they're getting sick of me. They don't want to keep coming out. And they basically said it's my fault and my problem, not theirs. So unfortunately, that was the first of many times I've heard similar stories to that. Now, he invited me out and he was happily involved in getting a new system, but unfortunately, it's not like a table or this pen, for example. If I don't like this pen, well, I can sell it. I can't do that with heating and cooling equipment. It becomes landfill in a landfill site, and it's a lot of money wasted. Now, also imagine, if you will, you do it right. You take the time to invest probably a little bit more than you were hoping for, but you didn't go the cheap route and got what you really didn't need, and so that money's not wasted. So let's imagine you've invested properly into a home comfort system through me, and on the coldest day outside, like today is a cold day outside because I'm doing this one in the winter, very, very cold outside, but yet you're nice and comfortable. You're warm as you want to be warm inside your home. Now let's look at it in the heating and cooling market, where it's really, really hot outside. It's hot, it's sticky, it's humid. You're sweating profusely. Those days where it's just not nice, right? And you come inside your home and you feel that wonderful comfort levels inside. They're not too cold, not too hot, but just right, with less humidity inside the home. And you feel comfortable. And you take that breath of air, and it just feels clean. It just feels good. You look around, you see a lot less dust. Also, you just feel good. You don't feel dry, or you don't see moisture on the windows. You just feel good. Now, also imagine, if you will, you did all of that, and you've seen lower gas bills. And the worst one for me and a lot of my clients is when you open up that hydro bill. Imagine what it feels like to open up that bill and not be shocked and not be upset and say some kind of profanity to the rest of your family out there. What that would feel like for you and your family. Now also imagine what that would feel like for the next 15 to 20 years of feeling that comfort, reducing your gas, reducing your electrical bills. I know that would be an amazing feeling for you and your family. Now, again, this is not something you do every day. All the more reason that it's done right the first time, which is where I come in as the King of Home Comfort. So all I can ask of you is, when you do decide to upgrade your heating and cooling system, that you keep me on top of mind and you give me a call through basically the phone number that's on my website at www.facebook.com/thekingofhomecomfort, or email me at glenn@kingofhomecomfort.com. And I'll be glad to get back to you and come out to your home and show you what I do and show you why it's such a different experience when you deal with me also working for service experts. It's something, it's hard to describe. It really is hard to describe. So hopefully through this little video, I've given you a little bit more information. So again, when you are ready, or you know somebody who is ready and you feel confident to refer me, that would be the ultimate of respect to me, is to refer me to somebody that you like. And you say, you know what, I've seen the king on the videos there, and he's done a lot of these things, so why not give the king a ring? Right? A little slogan for me: give the king a ring, and I'll be glad to come out and help you or your family or any of your friends or anybody that you know. Okay? Thank you for listening. I appreciate the time, and you guys have a fantastic day. Bye for now.